Hi everybody, welcome to another video. Because my channel is the Fun and Budget Act, one of the features that I want to do, one of the monthly features, is going to be called so far the Fun Files. And basically the ways I explore how I had fun in the month and the costs associated with said fun. So we're going to look here at the month of January. What I did in January, there were seven events that I did that were, I don't know, that falls into my fun category. The first thing is number one. I was invited to a party in Fort Lauderdale, Florida for New Year. A friend of mine threw a fabulous party, and she did not charge us any money, which she very well could have, because she had entertainment. She flew in drummers, she flew in chefs, she flew in like all kind of people to entertain us, and she charged us absolutely nothing. And I'm telling you, this was the best party, the best event. It wasn't just a party, it was an event. It was a 2-day event that I've been to. The event took place on January 2nd and January 3rd, but my friends and I decided to get there on the 1st of January and stay through, I believe it was the 6th. It's like 5 days, 5 or 6 days that we stay there. We decided to make a vacation of it, and we had the absolute time of our life. When I have the things highlighted in blue, that means that there was room for me to do better. Now, remember, when I went to this party, I was not on a budget. I was not doing a budget. I was not thinking budget mindedness. But here's what that looked like, that $543. And actually, there was more money that was spent. I had some cash that I spent. And then there were some things that I spent before January even got there to go to this party. But $543, this is what I'm proud of. We found round trip tickets to Fort Lauderdale, one way, one flight tickets. I mean, round trip, $75. $75 round trip ticket. Yeah, I'm proud of that, because I do think I'm a flight whisperer. I usually get pretty good flight deals for, if it's not nothing, it's next to nothing. I can get my flights for free because, like I said, I live a credit card lifestyle, meaning that I trade in points for travel rewards, or, so most of my flights are free. But my rule is, if a flight costs under $200, I will pay $200 rather than trade in points. So $75, that was because we found a one-way ticket for like 60 something dollars. And then I did use points for Southwest. Southwest got us 2 tickets for 3,000 points apiece coming back. 3,000 points. Anybody who plays with points knows that you can hardly find any decent flight one way for under 10,000 points. So yeah, I got 2 tickets for 6,000 points coming back. That's how our flight ended up costing us $75. Our room ended up being $341 per person. We split the room 3 ways. So it was $341 per person. We are sure that we probably could have found cheaper accommodations. However, we wanted to be close to the event. We wanted to be on the same beach as the event. And we wanted to stay where we knew a lot of other people who were flying in to attend the party would stay, because it just made it so convenient. The other place that I know where we could have saved money was renting a car. We rented a car one day, and the cost of renting a car, we found out on that day, was only $25. Split by 3 people, nothing. Before we rented that car, we Ubered to everything. While Uber is very inexpensive, it added up to more than $25 worth of Uber fees. So if we would have just rented a car earlier, we could have saved on a lot of the Uber taxi fees. The other place where I could have saved money, y'all, I went for broke. Wherever I wanted to eat, we would eat out at restaurants and stuff, and I just ordered whatever I wanted to order, even if it was just to take a bite and taste it and not even finish the rest. I do that sometimes. It's not a really good economical practice, so I'm watching that from now on. So yeah, I could have saved in a lot of food that I bought. I mean, I would order breakfast, and it would come with like eggs and bacon and grits, and then I would add on hash, what is it called? Home fries, add oatmeal, add coffee. I was adding all these ridiculous things just because I want to taste them. Not good with when you're being responsible with your moolah. But that party was so well worth it. I would go there again and again and again. If I'm invited next year, I will be in Fort Lauderdale the beginning of January in 2017. So just know that. The second thing, which was actually the first thing, was on the first before flying out because I get it in. I actually went to brunch with my mentee and her mom. And it was an amazing brunch. Absolutely loved it. But I picked up the bill and it was $137. Of course, there are some things that I could have done to make that less expensive, but I didn't do those things. I just picked up the bill, my treat, and it was 137 for one restaurant outing. The third thing that I did that was super fun is I've never watched the Star Wars series. And so a girlfriend of mine decided to have Star Wars viewing parties. And we ended up having two parties in January where we just kind of binge watch Star Wars. And see, this is my R2D2. Don't joke him. He's sensitive, but he's fly. That's like a fly R2D2 right there. But the cost of doing the viewing party for me was absolutely nothing. It was $0 because she was a gracious host. She got the movies and everything for us to watch. And she also provided the food. And she made sure that we had snacks, we had dinner, we had intermission, we had all kind of treats. And it was wonderful and it was fun. And now I can say that I know Star Wars a little bit. I still don't really know the people's names. I think that's R2D2. But hey, it might not be, but I think that's who that is. But no, I don't know the people who playing it. I know Luke Skywalker, but don't ask me who played him. And yeah, but anyways, Star Wars, that's what's up. Number 4 is another girlfriend of mine had a housewarming party. She's a girlfriend. We have a gratitude list together. We do a gratitude group together where every morning we write out the things we're grateful for. And one of the journeys she was on was moving into a new place. And so me and the other gratitude sisters, we decided that, we're going to go to her house for a housewarming slash just bless her place with good energy and laughs and fun and everything. The cost of that for me was also nothing because she cooked. She made like the best fried chicken, cabbage, macaroni and cheese, just all this food. And we didn't have to pay anything for that food, which was a total blessing. And then also, remember my philosophy, if you stay prepared, you never have to get prepared. And I also think that that philosophy for me makes for a stress-free life because I have stuff. What I do, because I vacation a lot, but remember, I don't need anything because I have everything just about. But when I vacation, especially in places like Jamaica and Dominican Republic and, just different places, I do like to patronize the local businesses and I do like to support these businesses and support the people running the businesses. So I like to buy things, but I don't buy souvenirs. I do not buy souvenirs. So you will never catch me buying stuff for specific people. What I do is I buy things that I love with the express purpose to gift them away sometime in the future for whatever pops up that I didn't even know was popping up, such as housewarmings or birthdays or whatever. When the spirit moves you, you give to them. And so I already had this wonderful painting that I had picked up in Jamaica that actually fit the purpose and the energy that I wanted for her. And so that's what I gave her. And then also another thing that I do, because sometimes, you entertain at home and you may not know. And remember, I'm all freestyle willy-nilly. So you never know when you're going to have company and when you may need things to entertain company. So another thing that I do is if I'm going to something and let's say I'm going to stop to get alcohol, I usually pick up a few extra things for my own home. So I had some Apple Crown Royal already in my house that wasn't open or anything like that, still in the box, that I was able to bring to her house to share with, all of us. So that's why that cost me no money. The next thing I did was I went snowboarding. Remember we couldn't go on our West Virginia trip to snowshoe because we were snowed in by the blizzard. But that did not stop us from digging out a Kia. We got a Kia sedan on Burry. None of our trucks, nothing else. We got the Kia out. And we decided to brave the elements and drive to Pennsylvania to go snowboarding. And we made it. And that only cost me $44 because One, because now I'm on a budget and I have a budget mind. So we decided to pack our lunches. So we packed food. I made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and a banana, and we had water. So we did not have to buy any food at the expensive the resort, the ski resort. And then the other thing, that $44 was $38 for my lift ticket because I have an Advantage Pass, and that makes it so that I get 40% off every time I go to one of their properties and snowboard. So it was just $38 for my lift ticket, packed my lunch, just had to pay $3 for a locker so we could put our lunch in the locker, and I bought a $3 cup of small hot chocolate because I was fly like that. So that was absolutely amazing. Totally will do that again. Again, snowboarding is my passion. I do it as much as I can throughout the season. The season is usually only 3 to 4 months locally, maybe, perhaps, kind of, sort of, with a hope, wish, and a prayer. Okay. Number six. Number six was just yesterday. Yesterday, we had our meeting. What this is, it's a little club that I started. It's a restaurant club. The idea behind it was, you know how like you always say like you want to try new places to eat or you want to try new things, but you actually never get around to it because when you plan to go out to eat, you want to bet on the sure thing. So the meeting club is once a month we go out to a new restaurant. The host picks a restaurant that host has never been to. And the rule is everybody, once we're there, we have to try something we never had. That thing could be a drink. It could be an entree. It could be an appetizer. It could be an ingredient in something that we've never had before. So we kind of splurge on that. It's absolutely fun. We love each other. We have such a great time talking and eating and doing that thing. That cost me $61. $50 is what my food came to include the tip. And the extra $11 was parking. We split parking. DC parking can be a little crazy if you didn't prepare. And I did not prepare. I should have maybe searched out better parking places or, better ways to park, but I didn't. I just pulled into a garage and it cost $21 for like 3 hours. And me and my friend split it. And then the other thing I actually did this a little earlier in the month. We went to a DC health fair. It was free. It was all about health and wellness and health fitness type stuff. And they had like Zumba, they had yoga things, they had different fitness activities you can participate in and different booths and vendor booths that you can purchase from or sample their products or see what was what with that. That ended up costing me $38, even though it was free. What I do like about it is there was this amazing booth that sold like amazing handmade soaps and shea butters and things like that. And it smelled absolutely wonderful. And I was going to buy the soap and the butters, but then I also realized that I have a lot of soap and butter and stuff at home that it's not gone. And one of the things I like to do is use what I have before buying more. So I tore myself away from that. I did not buy anything, but what I did end up buying, and this $38, was a banana and Nutella crate. I'm a sucker for bananas. I love a good banana flavored anything. I bought that. That was $10. Didn't need it. Shouldn't have bought it because we actually went out to eat directly after. And you would think that I would have some self-control, but I didn't. I ordered shrimp patties for appetizer. Then we was at a Thai place. I ordered, what did I order? What's that thing called? Pad Thai. Chicken pad Thai. And then I ordered mango sticky rice. Yeah, greedy. What I could have done was A, not had the crate. B, not ordered that appetizer, the shrimp thing. But the pad Thai, loved it. And the mango sticky rice, gotta have it. I love mango sticky rice. And it's not always in season. So that's what I did for the month of January. That was my fun. It was great fun to be had. These places in blue is where I could have done better in my spending, but it's all good. My next video, the next video you should see from me is going to be the video where I actually go in and analyze my spending. And I call it mining for gold because what we're going to do is look at what was spent on extracurricular things. And we're going to mine it to see where we could have saved money and the money that could have been saved and applied to debt or applied to savings. And there you have it. That's what we have. Peace.